Alright, YouTube, it's your boy. J300 is back with another video. And in today's video, man, it's just really like a update. This is gonna be like a little update on my car, on the Chrysler. So, let's see, where do I want to start? Like, I bought a block, right? I bought a 392 block. Cool. I knew I wanted to do like a whole little rebuild, whatever, like pistons, crank, whole one out, right? Cool. So at first I was gonna do it myself, but I was like, I really ain't got time because I be working, I be going in early and all that. So like, it really, like if I would have did it, it wouldn't have been done. It probably been done by now, but like with that being my first rebuild, I would have needed a lot of help. So I was like, I'm gonna just find somebody to build it. Cool. So like I said, I bought the block off. I got the block off Facebook Marketplace, right? Cool. Dude I got it from, I know the dude. I done bought a couple parts from him, like, way before. So, fast forward to the part where I found somebody to build it. Well, I really didn't find somebody, like somebody at work mentioned him to me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna see it at work, and then I'm gonna go to him. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm not gonna mention the guy name that put me on to him, but like he even had a problem with the guy like later on, like after me. So the guy that put me on to him, he had a truck, and he sent his truck down there. He was telling me, oh, he do good work, but he just slow, this, that, and the third. So me, I'm like, I know stuff take time, and you got a life outside of, you know what I'm saying, being a mechanic. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I called a guy, because at first I was going to do just, I was going to do just pistons. I was just going to do like the new piston ring because the piston wasn't bad. So he was like, I called him. I was like, hey, do y'all do piston rings? He was like, yeah, man, we could do it, blah, blah, blah. So I asked him, like, how much and, like, how long would it take? So he was like, oh, it'd be, like, $150. So I'm like, $150? I'm like, that ain't bad. So I asked him, like, how soon can you get it done? He was like, oh, I could do it tomorrow. It'll be done almost in the same day, but I'll be ready by that next day after you drop it off. I'm like, okay, cool. That's a small little job. Mind you, I bought a brand new piston ring from Summit for the scat stand-up board piston side. So as I'm going along, I'm learning about motors really. Cause like this car is like my very first build that I just like took time on. So I'm learning as I go. So I told him, and I guess he realized like, okay, you trying to do piston work, what your crank look like. So mind you, I didn't know like nothing. I didn't know how to look at the crank, check it, whatever, cool. So we talking, and he was like, if you want me to redo your whole bottom end, it'll be $500. So I'm like, there's pistons, the rings, the crank, oil pan, oil gasket, oil pump, the tube, like all that put together. He was like, yeah, you just have to slap your cam back in, your like really all the little components that go from cam, the front plate, and then the heads and manifold. Cool. So I'm like, yeah, I'd just rather take that route then, because like I said, I didn't have time to do it. So why not just take it to somebody that's gonna go on and, you know what I'm saying, go on and do it for me. Cool. So I was looking for like a truck to get it. I couldn't find a truck. So I ended up throwing it in my little work car that I got. I just threw it in the trunk. Mind you, just a block. So I drove like what? He like 25 minutes away from me. So as I'm driving, I get there and I popped the trunk. He was like, man, how you get in your trunk? I'm like, man, to be real, I don't even know. So he get the forklift, they come pull it out, and he mind you, I had took the connecting rod caps off, like already just for him to look at the crank. So when the forklift pulled it out and sat it on the pallet, he went to inspect it like right then and there. So I'm thinking in my head like, okay, but he might be cool. So he checking it, and he showed me how to check. He was like, if your fingernail catch a groove on your crank, you automatically need one. But he was like, you can grind it, but he didn't want to grind it too far. That way I had to just get a whole new one. So he was just like, if your nail catch a little scratch or whatever, you need a new crank. Cool. The crank, I needed one. I needed a new crank. So I found one from a dude named Moochie. I'm pretty sure some of y'all know him. He do TikTok content. Like he basically do what Buddy do, but I don't know if he done did like a bottom end job. But yeah, I bought it from Moochie. It was like, he wanted like, I want to say 600 or 650. Yeah, he wanted 650, but it was out of a scat. Like it was out of a scat that had just hit like 3,000 miles. So mind you, crank still brand new. But I'm asking the guy, I'm like, do you want brand new or can I bring something used? He was like, oh, you can bring used parts long as I inspect them and they pass inspection, I can use them. So I'm like, okay, cool. That worked for me. So I talked Moochie down to like $550 for the crank. I got the crank, but I had to pay for shipping. So shipping was like an extra $100-something because it was so heavy. So when the crank come, I take it to him. He was like, oh man, we find the crank, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, yeah, ooh. So boom, he sits bro, mind you, this right here should have told me something. He sat my brand new crank on the ground beside my engine stand. Well, beside his engine stand with my block sitting on it. But before we got to the engine stand, bro, it took the dude like almost 3 weeks just to put it on the stand. Mind you, it's just a block. Only thing he had to take out was pistons and crank. So I'm like, okay. But I'm texting him, I'm calling him, like I'm not getting no response, no nothing. So I'm like, he must be working. Cool. So randomly, I was just doing like random pop-ups just to see like, is you actually working? So every time I go, I'm taking something new, but I'm doing it on purpose. Like I'll leave something behind just to make sure you're working. So I was going, I think I did like 3 pop-up at most, probably 2. So one time I got in there, I had to take my heads up there. Cause when you get a cam, they send you new springs, put around all that. So he was like, yeah, you don't gotta leave right now. I could pop your head. I could pop your springs off like in 5 minutes. It's not gonna take me that long. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he get a little hammer and a sight. He just hand on it and they just popping up. So I'm like, okay, cool. He know what he doing. But mind you, I never seen nobody doing it. Like I always seen them use a certain type of tool. Cool. I come home. Now I say probably 2 weeks after that, my girl had graduation. So I'm telling her, I'm like, this was like before I bought my work car. I was like, hey, do you think the engine will be done by so-and-so time? Because like, that was my only transportation at the time. So he didn't respond. So I'm like, okay. So that's when I ended up going to buy me a work car. And I was just going like, whenever he get finished, he get finished. Because I'm the type person, I'm not finna keep sweating you. It just go and get it done so we can go and be over with. Like, I'm getting irritated. So we come to the part where I gave him every single part that he told me to give him. And then he was like, yeah, I'm going to text you when everything done. Cool. Bro, I gave him everything. And it was like 2 weeks done passed. And I'm like, 2 weeks done passed? You got every part. What is you doing? So I called him. He pick up. He was like, I was like, I'm trying to get a little checkup on the engine, how it's going. He was like, oh, yeah, man, going good. I had to order you some new cam bearings. So I'm like, okay, cool, because I didn't know I needed something. But mind you, I bought main cap, the connecting rod kind, and thrust rods. I bought all that brand new. He trashed them. I'm like, why would you trash that if they were brand new? He was like, oh, I didn't know that they was the standard kind, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm on the bottom mill. You feel me? Because I do my research on stuff before I buy it. So, like, what time we talking? Like, couple days or another week or what? So he was like, oh, no, it'll take me about 2 days to go and put the whole engine back together. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he was like, yeah, I already got, cam bearing, they come, like, first thing in the morning. I'm going to start on them when they come. Okay, cool. He started on it, and I texted him, and I was like, can I get a picture? He sent me a picture of the engine being done on the engine. I'll pop up a picture somewhere over here so y'all can see. So I'm like, okay. But he texts me. Mind you, I didn't have a truck because I'm like, you're not telling me no time, so I don't know when to go get a truck to come pick up the engine. So he was like, oh, I could drop it off. Just send me the address it's going to and bring me my money. I'm like, bring your money. I ain't even seen the engine yet. You only sent me some pictures. I need to see in person, like, go and give you the money, then wait for you to drop it off. So I take the money. I think it was on like a Friday. Yeah, it was a Friday when I took him the money. He came that Saturday to drop it off. Cool. He telling me like, oh, how to prime it, this, that, and the third. Cool. I put the engine in. Now I get to the part where I got to prime. So he was like priming 4 times with the core packs unplugged. So I'm doing it, and it's draining my battery the whole time. He not telling me that, oh, your battery gonna drain. So I'm like, okay, cool. I done did the prime. I done primed it 4 times, and it's not giving me no start. So I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know what the problem is. Whole time it was my fuel pump. At first, my fuel pump was working. Then it just stopped working. Cool. Sent it to a shop. And I'm like, I don't know how to do no fuel pump. But with him taking his time, like, bro, I know I'm not sending it back to him because he took too long. So I sent it to the shop. It got down to Thursday. They pulled it in that next Monday. They started on the woo. They was like, oh, yeah, we need your approval to sign this for your fuel pump and for us to get the car. Cool. Signed it. They started on the car the very next day. I'm like, bro, I should just came to y'all, let y'all build the engine. Because he ain't telling me nothing. Like, he slow, all this, that, and third. Cool, they put the fuel pump in. Bro, tell me why they called me. They was like, yeah, we got your car running, but something not sounding right. I'm like, what y'all mean something ain't sounding right? They was like, it sound like your timing off. But I'm like, my timing. Mind you, that's on the guy that built it. So they was like, we not for sure. So I'm like, okay. So they was like, do you want us to inspect it or you just want to come get the car out of there? I said, no, I'll just inspect because I haven't had my car in 9 months, bro. Like, now it's 9 months. So I'm like, bro, just inspect it for me. So, boom. They take the front cover off. Bro, tell me why. I'm going to pop up a picture for y'all and let y'all see what it look like. But tell me why this guy put my head gaskets on the wrong side. Mind you, they stamped. You don't supposed to look at a motor like, okay, I'm the mechanic and y'all the motor right here. Don't look at it like this. You supposed to look at it from behind the motor so you know, like, okay, the right going to passenger, the left going to driver. So boom, that's the way he put my head gas on. So I'm telling him, I tell him, I'm like, hey, this shop say my head gas on the wrong side. He argued me up and down that, oh, your head gas not on the wrong side. They only go on one way. I'm like, bro, mind you, if you go back to my 5.7 video when I first did my cam, you would see that my gas is on the right side. I know how to put them on. So if I'm telling you, bro, I done did it before and this didn't leave no milky type substance. Oh, boom, mind you, bro, brand new engine, whole oil pan just full of milk, bro. So I'm like, how you do this and you're a mechanic? Like, ooh, so cool. Shop to me, they were like, yeah, we took your front cover off and we seen that your oil and coolant was mixing. blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, man, oh my God, bro. Now, with them, I'm like, it's finna be a whole different ball game mess with them because they like a legit shop that actually know what they doing. Not saying he don't know what he doing, but when I was up there, I really seen more old school than like new gen. I'm like, oh man, they should have showed me a sign right there. So they sending me pictures of my email, and I'm looking, I'm like, bro, oh my God, brand new engine, all the money just gone. So they was like, they called me. They was like, we can proceed with, like, we can clean it and put your head gas on the right side and crank it and see if that work. But it'll be a risk because we don't know what else wrong with the engine based off what we looking at right here. So I'm like, oh my God, bro. I'm like, I know he just didn't get me out of $1,500. Cool. They telling me, they was like, yeah, it'll be this, that, and it'll be this price if you going to do this, but it'll be that price if you do this one. I'm like, I was like, just let me think on it. I thought on it for like a day and a half or 2 days at most. I'm like, bro, what all do y'all think wrong? They was like, oh, we can't tell without breaking the engine down, but instead of saving us time and you time, we could just give you a new one. So I'm like, oh my God, bro, I can't even use my motor. That's $1,500 down the drain. So I'm like, bro, nah. I'm like, before y'all do that, let me try to get my money back. Cool. I sent the guy the invoice of what they had already sent me. So he refunded me $800. Cool. The label on that part that they had on the invoice was like $675. So I sent him, he was like, oh man, I'm sorry. The headache, you know, I'm human. I made mistakes, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna just give you $800. Cool. I was cool with the 800. So I'm like, okay, I'll just take the 8 and you feel me? Rest of it, I just charge to the game. So they emailed me like on a random day. I'm like, they emailed me. I wonder what this about. So bro, I go looks at it, and it's like a whole new invoice with like the fuel pump. The only thing that was still on the new one from the old one was the fuel pump, the head gas, and labor work. Cool. These folks tell me in my email, I might pop up the email just so y'all can read it. So they was like, oh, well, we have a brand new stock 392 engine, and we could put it in your car, but your price will go up more than what it is now. So I'm like, okay, what we talking? Like, what's the numbers we talking? Bro, they listed they brand new motor, like, but it got literally everything. The only thing I had to do is just put my camera headers back on it. They was like, oh, we could do it for $7,500, but with your tab already at 30, I think it was like 3680. They was like, oh yeah, so it'd be like 10 plus this and that. So it came out to like $12,000, bro. I'm like, oh my, bro, what? 12,000? You telling me 12 racks after I just spent $1,500? I'm like, bro, even if I go get my money back, that's not doing no dent to no $12,000. So now I'm getting mad. I'm like, bro, I appreciate y'all for telling me this, but hold up. Like, we ain't even finna do this. So I'm like, what's all wrong with my engine now? So they was like, yeah, your head gas was wrong, and we ended up doing a compression test, and it got low compression. I'm like, low compression? I'm like, that's on him, right? He was like, yeah, so that's why we was telling you it'll be a risk to go and put it back in your car and not let you make it far down the highway. Then you're going to try to point the blame on us. I'm like, oh my God, bro. So you telling me that this guy built my engine completely wrong. They was like, oh, we don't know without breaking down, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, here they go with this. Cool. So I tell her, I'm like, bro, just go and give me the new motor, swap everything, go, blah, blah. Cool. So she was like, you sure do you want to go this route? I'm like, bro, at this point, I don't have a choice. So just go and do it. I already got screwed over with this guy. They not going to screw me over because, like, I'm not going to say they're not going to screw me over, but they more like of a Dodge mechanic. That's the only reason I trusted them with it. So we come up with the numbers. We got the quote ready and invoice and all that. And yeah, she sent me the new invoice. I signed it. She was like, "Oh, you can make a payment. You can do a firm." I'm like, "Bro, I'm not doing that. I just rather pay cash." So cool. So I go back to texting him, bro. I'm texting him. He not responding to me, bro. So I go on Facebook. I make a post about it, and my girl, she ended up giving him a bad review on the website. So I posted it, and it was people coming like, it was one dude said, yeah, my car was there for 8 months and it started but never stayed running. I had to pay him $1,000 to get it towed out. No, this, I'm like, oh man, I wish I knew all this for I even took this route. Oh, bro, we going back and forth, like we arguing. Me and the guy, we arguing. I'm like, bro, I'm not hearing none that you talking about. I need my refund. I need my $700 that you got. I need the rest of it because I got to pay $12,000 off your mess up that you don't know what you doing. So I'm like, bro, I would be okay if you just tell me you don't know what you doing. I would be totally fine. Like, you over here trying to argue me up and down that, oh, yeah, he gonna say I put my time into it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and I put my time and money into it, and you screw me over. Oh, I didn't screw you over, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, bro. I'm like, bro, can I just get my refund? He stopped texting. So I'm like, okay, cool. Mind you, I told y'all about the review. So he didn't see my review. He seen my girlfriend review, and he gonna text me, oh, well, we could just stop right here with all the text, and I'll just refund you your money. So I'm thinking, like, now all of a sudden, why do you want to refund my money? I'm thinking he done seen my review. I forgot that she did a review because she told me she was going to do it, but it slipped my mind. So I'm like, okay. Mind you, I kept looking for the review. I could never find it. So the day we get there, mind you, he gave me my $800. He wrote me a check for $800 on a Tuesday. Wednesday, I made the post. Thursday, I guess he seen the review that morning, and he was like, "Oh well, yeah, you just come by here in the morning. I give you your refund of $700." So I'm like, "Okay, cool." And we can just kill it. I won't come back, and I delete the review or whatever. Cool. He was like, "Okay, cool. That we agree to that." Cool. I get up there. I made it there probably like 11. He ain't number like 25 minutes, like I said. So I get there, and I was looking for him. Like, normally when I come to the shop, they see me, they'll like come up to me, oh, you looking for this guy, that guy, woo, woo. I'm like, bruh, you know what? I don't even want to talk to nobody. I just went in there, like, I'm just standing around looking. Mind you, they see me looking. They don't even want to walk up to me because one guy, the first time I went, one guy did this. Ain't do it. So I'm like, you not the guy that I talk to, so how you know what I'm talking about? So I'm like, okay, he must done told them about what I done text him. So he was in the office. He wrote me the check, and then that Thursday I got there, now everybody want to work. So I'm like, okay. So I'm just standing there looking around, me and my girl. She was like, where you at? I'm like, I don't know. So I look in the office, he not in there. Mind you, they see me looking around. Any other time, they don't let me do that. So I just go to walk into each bay. He was lit, bro. I was standing right here. It's a truck, me, and then it's him like right here working on the truck. Mind you, you can see my foot from under the truck because he working on like, I think a lower control arm on a truck or something. So I'm like, bro, you seen my foot. Why you just didn't get up? Know what I'm saying? Woo. But this video at 25 minutes. I'm not trying to make it long, but it's like, I got to tell y'all everything that's going wrong. So boom. I walked to the other door. He seen me. He didn't say nothing. He just got up, went to the office, but he was moving little parts out the way, so we just walked through. I'm like, okay, cool. And he don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to you. Cause now I'm pissed, but you giving my money back, I'm not even mad no more. Get in the office, woo. He like, yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, I ain't even saying that. I'm just sitting there like, bro, just hurry up my check so I can go and we won't have no more problems. Bro, I get in there. He have the review of he had the review that my girl posted already pulled up. So he was like, can you delete that review? I'm like, what review? I'm thinking he talking about the one on Facebook. So you know on Facebook you can hide a post and go back and unhide it. So I'm like, I just hid the post. I'm thinking he talking about that one. So he was like, oh no, not that one, it's still on there. He was like, what that is, Google or Facebook? I was like, oh, that was Facebook. He gonna say, oh, I ain't know nothing about the Facebook one. I'm like, yeah, I deleted it off there already, cool. So he was like, oh, I think it's the one that your girl, yeah, she did. So now I low-key want to snap because you talking about, I think it's the one she did. Bro, she don't got nothing to do with what you guys, she just here with me as what a girl's supposed to do. Cool. I tell her, I'm like, bro, just delete it. But I'm going to keep mine up. So she was like, we got deleted to get our refund. He ain't want to say nothing. So I'm like, you know what, bro, just delete it. And we get this check before I actually, you know what I'm saying? Before it goes to a whole different side that it don't need to go on. I just want my money. So she deleted. He write me the check. He was like, yeah, man, once again, I'm sorry to hear that, blah, blah. I ain't even say appreciate it for now. I just literally just walked out. I go put the check in the bank, and I swear for God, I made another post and another review. So now I done got my money, and you still got the bad review. So I'm on top right about now. So it's like you didn't want to give me my refund based off of a review, but make this make sense. If you did my work, I'm gonna leave a bad review if it's not done right. It's only right. You would do it to me. If the roles were flipped, you would do it to me. But with that being said, I'm getting a brand new motor and all my stuff switched over. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you know when I post. Hopefully, the next video y'all see is me picking up my car. Yeah. See y'all in that video, man. I'm gone.